Hello and greetings. Welcome everyone to my channel. I am doing my 302nd presentation. I am Lady Calamere. I welcome you to my channel. As you've noticed, I haven't done one in 2 weeks. I'm packing to leave. We're moving. Me and my man are moving, and we got so much to move. So anyways, who are we talking about today? Today we're going to be talking about Papa Legba. And this is a pretty much semi-homemade statue that I made of Papa Legba. And I painted him. Yeah, I know he should have a staff, but this is what I had to work with in the paint. And I gave him the crossroads here. Oh, and these cards of Papa Legba. See the cards? We got Legba, Rada, and Legba La Flambeau, which I'm not really going to talk about too much about this one. Okay, so Papa Legba, who is he? What is he? Well, remember when I talked about Legba of the Orishas? Well, he is in many ways like Legba, but some ways there's differences. Papa Legba is of voodoo, and he's a Loa or Loa, depending. Loa in we pronounce in America and in Louisiana, New Orleans voodoo, and then you have Loa in Haiti. So he's an intermediary Loa that allows us humans to communicate with the spirits and to the Loa. Now, there has been some confusion of people saying that Papa Legba is the same as Bawan Samdi. They are totally different. There's some they do some of the same things in some ways, but they are totally different. Do not say Papa Legba is Bawan Samdi. Do not say Bawan Samdi is Papa Legba. And I understand where the confusion's coming from. And I love American horror stories. But they made Papa Legba very sinister. And they made him look like Bawan Samdi. When I first saw it, I was like, that's not Papa Legba, that's Bawan. That's Samdi. That's Baron Saturday. So, no, Papa Legba does not act like that. And even Bawan Samdi is not even that vicious. I mean, he can be, but he's not malignant like that. But it was all for good TV. And now people are just confusing the Baron with Legba. So, these cards come from this book, The New Orleans Voodoo Tarot, by Louis Martini. I think it's Louis Martini and Sally Ann Glassman. I had the pleasure of going to her store, the Isle of Salvation. I had the pleasure of meeting her, and I had the pleasure of even having a book signed by her. Very nice lady, great artist. Check out these cards. So, let's move this guy out because I just want to talk about Papa Legba in this form. So, Papa Legba. See, Bawan Samdi and Legba are both gatekeepers, all right? Bawan is going to connect you with the other Bawans and the Gedes and the ancestors. Okay, so he's going to connect you with those groups of days. And now with the Loa and the other spirits, Legba is going to connect you. So Legba is to be like a Legba, the first to be honored, and to be saluted. So he should be the Alpha and the Omega, right? Now Legba is usually a child, usually. Papa Legba is usually an old man, usually. Okay. He is a crossroads spirit. He's a liminal spirit. He's between the worlds. He's in the gaps of things. You see what I mean? Like if you look at the gaps, new, gap, and gap. He would be between these words. Even between these words. He's like in between syllables, like Orlando. Orlando. He's in between. He's in the gaps. So when you say Loa, let's say hammer. He's in, when you hammer, he's between. He's between the spaces. He's between the lines. He's between the sounds. Okay? He's like the tween times too, dusk and dawn, 12 afternoon and 12 at night. He's also a threshold deity. So when you think the threshold of your window, right? That's the threshold. Between the window, it's neither in nor out. The doorways to your bedroom, to your kitchen, whatever, whether it has a door or not. If it has like a doorway, that's the threshold. So he's also the threshold between your front door, your back door, your side door. He's neither in nor out. So he is very important. Legba is important. Now, a lot of people you got to have a lot of respect for him. You should. But a lot of people have made him, try to say he's not approachable. He is approachable, but you need respect for him. Okay? He's the one who's gonna open the ways. Papa, he's Tibon Legba, Papa Legba. You can say Papa Legba, open the gates. Your child awaits, or open the gate. Your children await. And his number is 3. His colors are black and red. All right. So, and depending on the tradition, I was taught Saturday. Some people have put him in other days. Some people have even put him on Monday with the Legwa. And I do not mix Ilegwa with Papa Legba. I'm not going to mix the Orishas with the Loa. All right? I'm not going to mix, like even with Voodoo, I'm not going to mix the Rada with the Petro. I'm not going to mix these traditions together. Okay? I'm not playing that. Now, his symbol is definitely the cross. And we're talking about the equilateral. So when you look at the vertical, going straight up and down, that's spirit. Horizontal is going from this way. That's or mundane life. So he comes through the crossroads. He goes up and down, side to side. He's between the humans and the spirit. And he is the communicator. He is said to know all languages, any language, from dead languages to the modern language. He knows it all. He is the great communicator. He listens. He can communicate. He's the one that can help you with all oracles and tarot, or help you with divination and open up your psychic realms. And he's not dressed like the Baron. He wears like a brimmed hat or a straw hat, and he has a cane, or sometimes he has crutches or a staff that he walks with. He's a sage. He's the wizened old man. He is he knows past, present, future. He's the knower, and he's the doer as well. So depending on your path of the African, you'll have Mawu, Lisa, which are 2 male and female, or you have Bondi, or Bondi, and that means, Bondi means the good God. So, and Papa Legba is not the supreme creator. That's another thing that people say, oh, Papa Legba is the supreme creator. No. No. Now, depending on your traditions, Papa Legba is going to be the son. Is going to be the son of the sun and the moon. He's also described even in this book as being solar, but he's also mercurial. He's a trickster. Oh, yes, he is a trickster. He also gives the power of elegant speech to help one become a public speaker. He helps you to understand languages. So if you're learning a new language, call Papa Legba, because he knows all of it. I mean, I'm sure he can even teach people how to read Braille and do sign language. So, Papa Legba, his origins are from the West African kingdom of Dahomey, which is, Dahomey is now known as Benin. So during the transatlantic horrible evil slave trade, he was brought to Haiti, but then also to New Orleans. Papa Legba knows a lot about magic. He knows a lot about all this stuff. I mean, whether you want to call it magic, manifestation, New Age, whatever you want to call it, he can do. He's a master at this. He can connect the dots to you. He's the one that can get you from point A to point B, or from point A to point Z, by just folding like space and time together. Almost like an Einstein-Rosen bridge, but giving you a wormhole, so to speak, for things to happen. He's the great motivator, the activator. He's the one that can help make things happen. Or he can make it happen for you. And it could be good or bad. He can open the doors and close the doors. He can unblock the roads or block the roads. And he can do that to your energies too. He can open your energy channels, open those chakras, open the energy field, but he could damn well close it. And he could be used for good, and he's been used for bad. And he's great for, if he can bind someone, he can banish someone, or he can unbind someone and bring someone. So yeah, he's a good one when you're facing crises and problems. Papa Legba is like that. So Papa Legba is the gatekeeper between heaven and earth. He's the gatekeeper of that. He is the one, the pathfinder. He'll help you find your path, your way. He'll help you, he can make someone get lost or help someone find their way home. He's good with kids. And it says that, while the adults are doing ritual, he has a way of distracting the kids. And he does like kids. He likes to play. He likes to be around children. He likes to keep them occupied. And that doesn't mean, adults should leave their children alone to their own devices while they're away. Now, there should always be a babysitter You know, there should always be a responsible adult. However, you know, Papa Legba will help keep those kids distracted so that the adults can do what they need to do. Sometimes he is even depicted as dressed in rags and even smoking a pipe or or even seen with a cigar. And sometimes he may appear weak and frail and like almost like he's crippled when you first see him, but he's a do not judge a book by its cover, because oh my goodness, is he one of the most powerful Loa. So he'll walk with a limp because he inhabits all these worlds at once. And when you think about the human and spiritual, he's like the traveler. He can travel between worlds. He can travel here, there, everywhere, be everywhere almost like at once, it seems like. Like he could just, like quantum physics. And the cane that he leans on, that he uses, is no ordinary cane. Oh, no. No, 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 no. It's actually a gateway between us and the spirit realms and the heavens. He's the mediator. He's the mediator between people. He's the mediator between spirits. He's the mediator between people and spirits. He's the great mediator. So he can open portals and close portals. He can protect you from said portals. But he is very fond of trickery and riddles and jokes. He likes to deal with sometimes confusion and uncertainty, sometimes chaos. Or he can make messages misunderstood or distorted, or to actually fine-tune things so you're not hearing when someone's talking, you don't hear blah 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 blah. He'll actually say, hey, what I was trying to say is that I like coffee in the morning instead of tea. So he can make things, he can fine-tune things or distort it. He's definitely a lord of the crossroads, where the two roads meet. For the cross. He's threshold. He likes to hang out with children too. So when you think about it, playgrounds. Show proper respect and a good attitude towards Papa Legba, and he'll remain cool. So he's the one that's going to allow you to talk to the Loa. So depending on the days, there's so many disagreements. Like Saturday, then there's Monday. Oh no, then this tradition Wednesday, this tradition's Tuesday. So what do? Follow your house. Follow your tradition. Follow your mambo. Follow your wogan. Okay. I mean, if you want to, you can worship Papa Legba every day if you want. He won't mind. You know, he won't mind. So it's like one of the chances, Papa Legba, open the gates for us. Atibon Legba, open the gates for us. Open the gate for us. Papa, that we may pass. When we return, we will thank the Loa. And you can always say, Papa Legba, open the gate for me. Instead of saying us, say I. So you can make it plural or singular. So Papa Legba is also seen as a fertility loa. He's also very attuned to children and their needs. And he protects children. So if you know a child in danger, definitely call the police and CPS, Child Protective Services. Definitely do your part, but then also call Papa Legba. But he also helps heal children. So if you got a sick child, petition Papa Legba. Petition him. So Papa Legba has been by Christians. Oh, his color is red and black, and he deals with the crossroads. He's the devil. He's not the devil, but he's been, when you look at Robert Johnson was said to go to the crossroads, and he wasn't so good with his guitar, and he at midnight in Mississippi at a lone crossroads, he had the devil tune his guitar, and you sold his soul. Yeah, I'm making fun of it because no, Robert didn't sell his soul to the devil. But it was also Me and the Devil's Blues. But many believe it was actually this figure that came that helped him, and he became famous. But so if you look at Me and the Devil Blues, but I like Robert Johnson. I like the old blues. I like the new blues, not the rhythm and blues, but like stuff like BB. I'm a metalhead first and foremost. Okay, I love hardcore and punk and like extreme punk, but also I like blues like BB King and Robert Johnson, and my favorites Howling Wolf. I like Muddy Waters, so I'll listen to BB King's Bluesville. So if you look at Neil Gale, what's his name? I can't remember his name. I almost said Neil Godzilla. Oh, it's been crazy this week. Neil Gaiman's. No. Oh, God. The American Gods. So, you'll see him in there. I also like the American Gods on TV. Hey, whatever. And I also like the show Supernatural. I really hope it makes a comeback. But yeah, the Crossroads spirit is Legba. So, no, Papa Legba's not sinister and evil again. Take your soul. But he's very revered. Even today. He's very revered. What would you give to him? What would you give to him? Let's get some offerings on the road. Papa Legba loves candles. Papa Legba loves to be sang to. Papa Legba, talk to him. Papa Legba is a communicator. So talk to him. He loves attention. Right? Mwah. 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 3 kisses. Give him respect. I respect you, Papa Legba. I respect you, Papa Legba. I respect you, Papa Legba. I love Papa Legba. I want Papa Legba. I desire Papa Legba. So you talk to him. Offer him some incense. Some hard candies. He likes chocolate. Can't go wrong with chocolate. You can't go wrong with sweets. Oh, you can't go wrong with any sweets with this guy. He's happy with some lollipops or little hard candies. Some little lifesavers. Rum. He loves good rum. And clarine, it's called the Haitian rum. But rum. He likes good stiff drinks. He likes, I heard he has no problem accepting whiskey or brandy or scotch. He likes the good stuff that will put hair in your chest. He loves spicy stuff too. I one time back in the 90s, one of my teachers said, Papa Legba is kind of like messing with you. Why is he messing with you? Me. And we were talking, and she said, offer him 3 hot peppers, and he'll knock it off, and he'll be on your side. So I went and got hot peppers. Things start going well for me. So hot peppers, chili, hot food. Hot. He likes food. But, you can't go wrong with some spicy foods. You can't go wrong with giving him a Carolina Reaper. You can't go wrong with giving him a ghost chili. You can't go wrong with giving him stuff like that. Or giving him a habanero. Or a jalapeno. He does like hot stuff. So he does like sweet and he likes hot. So, what else? He likes corn, so you can give him cornbread, honey buns. He likes stuff like that. He likes tobacco. I mean, I heard cigarettes, but he's more of a... I would give him a cigar or pipe. I literally would give him that. Even those rum flavored rum flavored cigars are good. I think they had cognac cigars. He's pretty down with that. He likes drumming music, so you can drum for him. When you think about that, you can drum for him. You can dance for him. Papa Legba also likes palm oil, red palm oil. If a child wants to give him a drawer, you can have your child make a card for him. Or you can have a child make a drawing for him. Or you can have a child make a little arts and crafts and give it to him. Say, hey, my nephew drew this picture for you. And it could just be a little stick figure. My nephew drew this for you. Or my niece helped me bake these cookies for you. Oh, yeah, my son saw this at the little store. It's just a 99-cent store, but it's something for you that my child thought would be nice for you. Those are good offerings. He'll accept that. He'll accept your child telling little jokes, of little knock-knock jokes. He likes to talk to children. He really does. He's like the kindly grandpa, and he can spoil your kids. But no, if your kid wants to share some, something with him, he'll accept it. Like, Papa Legba, would you like to share my cookies with me? He'll accept that. So red and black is his color. Gosh, you can make him home-baked goods. And if you can't bake, then give him some bakery goods. He doesn't mind. You go to a bakery or you go to Walmart, give him some cookies. He's cool with that. He's down with that. Some people have given him coffee. Black coffee. You can put a little rum in it for him. He wouldn't mind that at all. Spike his coffee. You can give him punch, but make sure you can spike it too. Saints that he's been associated with. Wow. Saint Peter, the gatekeeper of heaven. Saint Lazarus. He's been St. Anthony of Padua. So those are some of his days. He likes sometimes tricks, some tricks like little joke toys, because he is a trickster. So just remember that. He likes a good joke, clean or dirty. You can also give him the type of chewing tobacco. People have given him that chewing tobacco. He's fine with that. You can roll your own for him for tobacco. Tobacco leaves. Why not? Fruit. Fruit. Yes. Fresh fruit. I would sure love to get a black apple. I can't find it. That would be cool to have a red apple and a black apple. And those bananas, I've seen black bananas, and give them a red banana. That would be cool. I wish I could. But you can give them red grapes and black grapes. Why not? Put them in a bowl. You think about it. But he does like fruit. He does like fruit. Even dried fruit. Even fruit roll-ups. So he has no complaints with that. Black cherries with red cherries. That's what just came in my head. Black cherries with red cherries. But if you only can afford one, then make your pick. But some people have just given him like fruit of what they could find. He'll help you with understanding. He'll help you with change. He'll help you evolve. And you can help calling someone to devolve and unravel. He is not the devil. He is not Satan. He is not a demon. He is not a baron. He is not a Gede. He's Papa Legba. He can see in all directions at once. Above, within, below, north, south, east, west. He can see in the cross quarters. He can see, it's like he can see and hear and communicate. He's a multi-dimensional being. All right? He's multi-dimensional being. Okay, this guy's got his own Stargate. He's also like dealing with the Potomitan. And you know that pole in voodoo? Yeah. So I don't want to do a very long presentation because I got so much packing and so much stuff to do. And I'm so sorry, and please forgive me. And I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. This was really important for me. And I know Papa Legba will be very happy with my time. So when you think about animals that are associated with him, definitely dogs. Dogs of all kinds. Red roosters have also been associated with him. But definitely dogs. So if you can do rescue a dog in his name, or run a rescue, or donate to a dog rescue, or maybe even save a dog. Adopt, don't shop. And if you know someone who's abusing an animal, any animal, or a dog, call the police, call animal control, call the SPCA, Humane Society, whatever. And also, you know, I recently had a call the police on someone, and also contact a animal. I don't want to name their names because yeah, I reported this person, and told them spread the word. Do not adopt this person. It wasn't over a dog; it's over a cat. However, that's what you got to do. You got to call. You got to get the authorities. And if the authorities won't help, then you need to make sure this person doesn't able to adopt an animal again. So, yeah, Papa Legba. He is, when you breathe, okay, you hold after inhaling, after you exhale. That's Papa Legba. He's when you're holding the breath. He's, like I said, between the gaps. He is magic. He is mystery. He is the unknown. He is the occult. He is the spellbinding one. When you cast, even with Wicca, when you cast a circle, I heard of Wickadoo. Have you ever heard of Wickadoo? It's a combination between voodoo and Wicca. I believe it was made by a Mambo or Hogan. I'm just a practitioner of voodoo that liked Wicca. It's the same thing with you have Wicca Rhea. It's not the same thing, but it's Wicca combined with Santeria. Some people, laugh at it. Some people say it's a real serious tradition. I don't laugh at it. Okay? I'm not going to laugh at it. But when you think about when you cast a circle or sacred space between the worlds you stand, that boundary, you think about that's Papa Legba. When Papa Legba draws a line in the sand, that's a boundary. He deals with boundaries. And he'll teach you how to uphold your boundaries. But also when it's time to crumble those walls or build a wall. With or to, give you sacred safe space. Another one that has been associated with him, a saint, go back, synchronized with him, is Saint Anthony. So I'm just trying to compare him with something. So you ever see The Lion King? You ever see that monkey character, the old wise one, Rafiki? That's pretty much how Papa Legba is. He'll take his staff and whack you in the head, like wake up. Very wise, give you great advice. Yeah. If you ever seen The Lion King, look at Rafiki, Rafiki. That's a great example of how Papa Legba acts like. My old teacher brought that up to me. I mean, he's this guy that monkey that goes into meditation, and he's very wise and very knowledgeable. That's definitely Papa Legba. Now it said that Papa Legba killed this girl. I'm trying to think of her name. And there's was banter for it or against it. But there was already what's her name? She was doing things she shouldn't have. She was 19 years. I know she was 19 years old, but I heard I think she was on drugs and she died in her bathtub. But there are people say, yeah, she shouldn't have been messing with it because she was a white woman cursing a black woman, and I really don't want anyone pissed off at me. But there are people like me that wasn't Legba. Okay? That's like what happens if she was asking another spirit and the same thing happened to her? Or she went to Jesus and asked for it. Are we going to blame Jesus? Are we going to blame, let's say she goes to Allah and she asks for something and she died. Or she asked Shiva, or you know what I mean? I'm going to say this. Shit happens. Okay? I've talked to Papa Legba. I've asked Papa Legba. I'm still here. I'm 53 years old, going on 54 this year. I was introduced. I knew about Papa Legba, but I was really introduced to him in the early to mid 90s. I'm still here. Here I am. Hello. I'm white. So, yeah. But we really got to respect the spirits. You know, we really do. Papa Legba also can deal with communications through phone, through computer, through whatever communication lines. I mean, smoke signals, through flashing of a light, through Morse code. He deals with all of these communications. You know, from ancient ways of communications to communications that we're going to have, if we're still around and we haven't blown ourselves up into smithereens, 1,000 years from now. The communications we send into space. These are his realms. It's mind-boggling, isn't it? He deals with the written word, the spoken word, through mental communications. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Now, there's also Legba Kafu. And he deals with the crossroads. He's more of the... I'm not going to say he's evil. He's heavier side. You know. Sort of like, I guess, what you say is... like looking at Anthrax, Papa Legba, and then looking at Mayhem, Kalfu. You know? I guess, you know what I mean? I guess you could put it that way. I always read a card. So let's read a little bit of this because I recommend this. Go get it. Get it. You can get it at Amazon or eBay. I think it's still in publications. Yeah, I'm just trying to look it up. Jeez. Let's see. If you have special needs kids who has problems communicating, like maybe the autism, Papa Legba can really be a good assistance. I mean, he can help you with your modern medicines, and if you have a kid with Down syndrome who has special needs, especially if they're special needs, he's gonna take good care. He's gonna help them. He'll help. He'll also help the parents to cope and deal. So he's also a good one for kids with special needs. You know, especially when they feel bullied or left out or isolated or alone. So let's look at this a little bit. Legba is the storyteller, and his tale is that of the procession of the suns through the day sky. The blazing red sun of the new heavens announces his presence. The sun of midday, vast in power, blesses his going. The old sun, merged with the black of the night, tempers and tunes his wisdom. Light creates as words create. Words and their naming are the light of the soul. They pull form from the fertile darkness. Legba is connection and creation, just as the word is the means of connection and creation. And again, from this New Orleans Voodoo Tarot. Let's see. And I'm not making any money on this, so. Papa Legba's words resound through the crossroads to those spaces where tales take on form and gently swing between the visible and invisible worlds. The crossroads is the matrix of the web, whose strands vibrate to the tales telling. The mouth talks, the ear hears, and the soul sings the song of creation. The tales of Legba have no ending. They grow from within. Very true. He is a storyteller. He could talk if he wants. He's a gregarious when he wants to be. Their words and characters take on life. Ranging afar, they send our roots, branches, and tendrils that twist and turn into unexpected shapes, reach into unexplored places. And he can help you with writer's block. I'm interjecting now, so there's my interjections. Okay, these are the tales that weave destiny. Oh, he deals with destiny. He can change things. He can help. Well, he can help you get to your. Okay, when you think about Valima, do what thou wilt show the whole of the law. Love is the law, love on the will. To find your true path. Okay, every man and every woman is a star, and to follow your own path. Okay, your true path. Anyways, the aspect of this card is that of a storyteller sitting at the crossroads. He is surrounded by children who sit in rapt attention. The black sun blazes behind him. The storyteller has seen much and has many tales to tell. Oh, yes, he has. The children have seen little and so contribute their silence to the tale. The primary attribute of the card is the ability of the word to make fertile the world. So when you think about the contemplation of this card, which it says the old tales, the old myths, oftentimes carry within themselves more truth than recorded history. Divination, a task that may be accomplished through words. The door opens, obstacles are removed. Again, from this wonderful The New Orleans Voodoo Tarot by Louise Martinet. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. And Sally Ann Glassman. And yes, I did live in New Orleans for a while. How long have I been talking? Wow. So, remember, folks, Papa Legba is there. Just go to him with respect. I mean, you can give him flowers if you want. Decorated with black and red flowers. Some people give him white flowers. That's fine. You know, children give from what they have in their heart. maybe a child can make him a nice paper airplane and say, I made this for you, Papa Legba. Or maybe to give him a little toy and say, Papa Legba, I'd like to give you a toy. See, I can feel him smiling already. From something from a child's heart is pure. And also, protecting children is what Papa Legba wants. It takes a village to raise a child. So, yeah. And yeah, Papa Legba could be very down to earth when he wants to be. Then I don't see Legba as the same energy as Papa. I see a lot of similarities, but I just don't see it. Also, another offering is keys. Giving Papa Legba a key. He associates himself with keys. And you can also give him a lock. So you could do spells like opening a lock for you to open up the way. Or if you need to close something, maybe close the lock and do a spell with that. So a lock and key is great for him. That's another offering. Keys. He loves all types of keys. Weird keys, skeleton keys, new keys, keys. You can give him a whole ring of keys. He likes the ding, the keys when you shake the keys. He likes that. He likes things that are funny too. Yeah, he can do things that can be annoying. So yeah, that's what else do you want me to say? Black and red plums. I was thinking black and red plums. Why not? Back to the offerings, huh? Oh, I'm so scatterbrained. I'm scatterbrained. I'm sorry. He'll help you write that song. He'll help you write that poem. He'll help you write that little short story or maybe a novel. But remember to always thank him. After, you call him and you do your ritual, it's appropriate to say, I thank you, Papa Legba. To really salute him and thank him. Because he may not close that. He may not. He just might let things linger. You can say, Papa Legba, I thank you for coming. I thank you so much and I appreciate you. I love you so much, Papa Legba. You're so great and powerful. I thank you. And just give him praise. Just tell him that you're better off in your life knowing him than you were before. And be very respectful. And, keep your promises to him. Like, sometimes with some of my spirits, it's like sometimes they want it, almost right away. But like some of my spirits, if I promise Papa Legba 3 apples, and I'm like this. I'm like, oh God, I didn't get it right away. Papa Legba, I'll give you 6 apples. So it's like if someone offered you $1,000, you wouldn't mind 1,500, would you? So yeah, but yeah, he's pretty chill, but he could be imposing when he needs to be. Yes, he's very powerful. Papa Legba is approachable. So, yeah. I did this painting for him, and I think he appreciates it. I took my time out for it, because I didn't want a Catholic saint. I did have one, but I took my time. I took my dedication. I even gave him a gray beard. I did the painting on this. So, yeah. He still walks with this. Like a staff. And it's just a pointy. He's like, don't mess with my devotee. But anyways, I just wanted to get this out to you. I thank you so much. And if you know someone who's being cruel to children, get help right away. If you know someone's being cruel to animals, do what you can. I'm not telling you to break laws. Because I know that could be a felony now. And it's fucked up. But, yeah. To save someone's animal. But, no, I don't have any felonies on me. I'm just saying, well, you know. Feed that stray. If you find an animal in the street, it's better to give them a home than go into some breeder that, like a puppy mill or something. Or a kitten mill. Definitely think adopt over shop. Spay and neuter your animal. Take good care of your cat and dog. Don't declaw your cat. And don't give your dog a show cut. It's very painful. As a vet tech, I had to witness it. And I never want to witness again. It still haunts my mind. I was what, in 2012? It still haunts me. I didn't do it, but I said I never want to see this shit again. Ever. I've never seen a decline. I don't ever want to see it. I know it breaks my heart. Even under anesthesia, the dog wakes up during a show cut. It's not right. It's not necessary. So anyways, Papa Legba is great. Papa Legba is powerful. Respect Papa Legba. And thank you so much. I don't know when I can do my next presentation. It may not. I hope I could do it this week. But I may not be able to. And I'm so sorry. But yeah, we're moving. But thank you so much for watching. And as always, blessed be.